Hey everyone, back here on the YouTube airways. I just want to apologise to everybody, which I may have thought that I flaked out or quit or been so long between my videos that I just didn't care anymore. I actually do, and I just want to thank everyone for their subscriptions, their likes and their comments, and yeah, I hope you continue to do it. I'm still yet to get onto a laptop to reply to anybody that writes to me, so I hope you can understand that on a mobile I'm facing a little bit of issues, but I am looking at your comments and I appreciate them. Just wanted to do a video because it's been so long about some junk silver I picked up. There will be something a little bit more interesting as I go, but there hasn't been any pickups of any Perth mint. I've already broken my rule of the 2 ounces per week of the silver, so we can log that into the video silver diary of fails already. Hopefully you can be a little bit more persistent than me, but I did actually make quite a big purchase, and I'll show you that, guys, next. Just wanted to get over a couple of basics that I didn't do in my last videos that I thought would be educational if you're watching this from being a new stacker or trying to be a stacker on a budget and all that kind of stuff. Obviously you can see the junk silver, but I just want to get through some basics that I should have done on the first video. Sorry to everybody who knows the basics, but it just helps, you know what I mean? If someone just doesn't know where to buy them, you know, you never know. Scales, very, very important. Should be for obvious reasons. They're really, really cheap. If you don't know where to buy them, you can buy them on eBay, and they'll be about probably $6 or $7. Really, really cheap. With these scales, this probably isn't the most desirable because it hasn't got the 2 decimal points. You want the ones which have got like 10.24, not just 10.2. Just helps you with your weights and helps you with your valuations and stuff too. Other than that, just another piece of equipment would be probably jeweler's loupe. This is really good for inspecting coins. You would have seen jewelers use it, coin inspectors using it, whatever. Just really good for looking at hallmarks, looking for damage, looking for condition. Just a smart investment. Again, eBay, you get them for $3 or $4, absolute bargain. You may have seen too that I've stepped my game up from my last videos, also got the fancy white glove. So you can see that it's actually progressing into me being a little bit of a silver bug now. But to the junk silver which you're looking at, I just wanted to I don't know, give people an education on what you can actually just find at home if you're not even intending to stack. During my time of not buying, I was getting the itch. I needed to buy something. I needed to own some silver. I needed to have something in my hands. So I went hunting around the house through an old coin collection, and this is something that you can even ask your father, your grandfather, what's he got lying around of coins, and there's pretty good chance you'll find some silver in there. I'm not going to go through every single one of the coins because I don't want to keep you for a whole long time. I just wanted to breeze over them. But just the interesting stories of how you can pick up this silver, right? I got this here. This is an American half dollar, a 1965. This is 40% silver. Anything minted from 65 to 70 was 40%. Anything before that was actually 90. So that's probably what you really want to be looking for. But this coin actually, I've been looking at this for probably about the last 8 or 9 years. Probably even longer, that I don't want to get depressed about how old I am, but this was in one of those coins of the world collections that you'd get at a local newsagent, you know, where it comes with just the introductory fee of like $2.95, and it has a coin and a note and a little bit of info, and it's just rubbish. And the next issues are like $12.95, right? Well, I was never that kid to get the second issue. I just got the first issue. But I always looked at this coin and just thought, oh yeah, it was just in that collection that I never finished, yada yada yada. But since I picked up the silver bug, sorry, I found this is 40% silver, and this is actually worth probably 3 times more than what that magazine was originally in the day. So I think that magazine company is a little bit angry about the coins they were putting into their magazines for the kids. But that's in really, really nice, seems to be uncirculated condition. I'm nowhere near a coin grader, and I won't even claim to be when I'm just getting my 1 ounce silver kangaroos, koalas and kookaburras and that, but that's in really good nick for a 1965, I reckon. But like I said, I'm not going to breeze over every single one of them. If you've seen half dollar, you've seen them all. But this is just another interesting one for the Australian stackers out there. This is something to really consider if you're going to start stacking some silver. And this is an 50-cent Australian 1966 round. This is quite interesting because all the silver got phased out of the coins in '64, and they still decided to then chuck 80% in 1966, 80% silver content. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but very, very quickly the silver price shot up above the value of the 50-cent coin, and currently it now sits at about $7.50 in melt value. So it's amazing what what a 50-cent coin can now become, because 3 of these now make close to an ounce. So you look at $1.50 face value, which has now become worth about $21, $22 in spot. Just something really interesting to take on board if you're thinking about junk silver, because the good thing about junk silver is that it's low premium. You're not paying for all that fancy shine, you're not paying for that capsule, you're not paying that dealer for that premium. If you can find somebody even private, maybe not eBay because they've got to make their fees back, but if you can find somebody privately, you can pick this up at spot any day of the week. And it's a really, really easy way to get into silver, and it's a really, really effective way because you can get the most for your dollar. But like I said, I'll just breeze over to the next ones. What I've got here is a 1938 20 dinara, which is from Yugoslavia. That contains 80% silver. Bit interesting to find around the house. Next onto that is a 20 drachma, which is a Greek coin, which has got 83.5% silver content. I go across to a 1946 Fiji shilling, 50% silver content. Some Australian currency now. I go across to 4 Australian sixpences. Sorry, I'm in the sun, I'm just trying to look where I'm aiming. That whole bottom row are sixpences. They all contain 50% silver, and they're all in reasonably good condition for their age. They're talking, I think, 1956, 54s and stuff. Next to that is an 1884 Straits Settlements coin, which is really, really interesting because I'm not quite sure exactly what silver content is in that. I have looked it up, but I can't remember it offhand. It probably should be 90 for how old it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 50 or so. I really don't know. But next to it, I've got some Australian threepences too. They are the lowest denomination of the Australian pre-decimal currency and still contain 50% silver and probably still worth about $2 today, which was a lot for 3 cents back then. So that was the junk silver done for, and I hope I didn't waste too much of your time looking at junk, but it's not junk. It's actually worth money and something worth considering if you're going to be getting into coins and that. Now, all this time I've had off, I've actually been stockpiling some money. It hasn't been all spending money. I've been busy, but I haven't been spending money. I've been conserving, being the conservative poor man stacker, and I'm now seeing the fruits of the reward, and I've still got a bit more to go. But this is what I have spent my funds on in the last couple of days, and it has been 4 gold sovereigns. Beautiful, beautiful coins. These are Australian minted gold sovereigns. Didn't think I'd be getting into the gold bug so quick. After only getting, minimal silver, but I made a very, very sizable play at gold sovereigns, and I'm really, really happy with them. Because these are special coins, I will go 1/1 with these. I bought these all from the same dealer, which I was really happy with because it comes in awesome condition. This here is an 1899 Melbourne mint. I really like the history for being over 100 years old too. It's not just the gold content. Every coin has got 22 carat of 7.98 grams of gold. So it's really amazing how much these guys were balling back in the day. Like, beautiful, beautiful coins, throwing around some serious metal. And yeah, I just, even though there was over, I don't know, 400 million of these things minted in Australia, I think, still, for a 100-year history, for these to survive this condition is still, I don't know, it's really, I don't know, it makes me feel good about the history of the gold and where it's come from and where it's going. And yeah, I'm just intrigued by it so much, and that's why I had to pop on them. The reason for the gold, though, was for more of a platform. I want more of a base underneath my silver. I want something serious that I can rest under while stacking the speculative, can never say the word, the speculative silver over the top as a gamble. But this is just more of my hedge. This here is a 1911 Perth mint, so I actually did buy some Perth mint. But this, again, very much like the same condition of the last coin. Still got some nice luster to it. Very, very happy with them. This has got the George V head. The last one had the veiled head Victoria. I'm not sure if I did show that side, but anyway, if you've seen a sovereign, you've probably seen a lot of them. But very, very happy with the coin. The next one along the line, which I picked up, these were, like I said, all in the same deal, so it was good getting them all in one go. This is another 1911. This is a Melbourne minted 1911 gold sovereign. Again, very much the same condition. I'm not sure what it would grade. It's got a few dings in the side and a little bit of wear. But other than that, like I said, I'm not a coin grader, but this is still very much good condition for something that I would be looking into, being an absolute newbie into the sovereign world. I've seen much more banged up ones, but they're not junk, they're all still worth their metal value too. And the last one on the line was a 1913 Melbourne minted gold sovereign. Really happy with them. Again, I don't know how many times I can say really happy and about the condition, but you can just see the luster there. It really picks up in the sunlight. And the reverse head of the George V. So that's them, and that's my stack so far. I just again want to apologize to everybody for being so delayed in my video uploads. I hope to do them a little bit more often. I've still got either another 6 sovereigns in mind, or I'm considering 2 or 3 sovereigns and maybe 3 rolls of silver kookaburras, but we'll see how that goes, and I'll hopefully keep you guys updated. Hope you guys are doing well, and that you guys are still stacking, and thank you for your likes, comments, subscriptions, and I hope you are all doing well. And I don't know how many times I can say that I hope you are doing things, but I hope you are doing it well. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.